Hello everyone, welcome to the Bodhi Academy. In today's video, we are going to continue with our Standard 12 Chapter 8, that is Microbes in Human Welfare. So, in this chapter, we have learnt about the microbes used in household products, then industrial products. We have also learnt about the microbes which are used in sewage treatment, how they are beneficial to us, and then we have talked about the microbes in production of biogas. So in today's video we are going to do the last part of this chapter, that is microbes as biocontrol agents and then microbes as biofertilizers. So let us begin. Now what are biocontrol agents? Biocontrol, or what does biocontrol mean? So biocontrol means use of biochemical methods for controlling the pest or the plant diseases. Now as we know, the pesticides and insecticides which are used to eradicate these plant diseases and pests are very harmful to us. They are harmful to us, to animals, as well as the environment. So now biological control of pests and diseases is a method of controlling pest on natural prediction rather than using chemicals. So instead of using chemicals, in this biocontrol method the natural ways are used. Now the organic farmer creates a system where the pests are not eradicated but kept at a manageable level by a complex system of check and balance with the living and vibrant ecosystem. Okay, so in this method what happens is the pests are not completely eradicated using chemicals or anything, but they are kept at a manageable level. So here the complete eradication of pests doesn't take place, but the number of these pests are reduced at a manageable level. Then for example, the ladybug and the dragonflies are used to get rid of the aphids. So now if the farmer is facing a problem of aphids and mosquitoes, he will basically intrude their predators, that is the ladybug and the dragonflies, into his field. So the ladybug will feed on the aphids and their number will be reduced, and the dragonflies will eat the mosquitoes. So this is how their problem will be reduced and it will be at a manageable level. Then on brassicas and fruit trees, to control butterfly caterpillars, bacteria Bacillus thuringiensis is used. So this is a bacteria which is used to control the butterfly caterpillars, since these caterpillars will eat the leaves of the trees and it will lead to the lower yield for the farmer. Then biological control developed for use in the treatment of plant diseases is the fungus trichoderma. So for treatment of plant diseases, a fungus is used to do the treatment, which is called as the trichoderma. Now these trichoderma are free living fungi that are very common in the root systems that control several plant pathogens. So this is a free living fungi which is often found in the root systems of plants. Then baculoviruses are pathogens that attack insects and other arthropods. The majority of baculoviruses are used as biological control agents in the genus called as nucleopolyhedroviruses. So now these are viruses. The baculoviruses are pathogens that can attack the insect and arthropods. So these are used as biocontrol agent against these insects and other arthropods. Then these viruses are excellent candidates for species specific narrow spectrum insecticidal application. So whenever the farmer is facing the insect pest problem in his field, he will use these baculoviruses as species specific. So they will only harm that type of species. Then talking about the microbes as biofertilizers. So biofertilizers are organisms that enrich the nutrient quality of the soil. So these are the microbes which are used to enrich or improve the nutrient quality of the soil. So these will basically be the organisms or the microbes which can fix the nitrogen and all in the soil. So the main sources of these biofertilizers are fungi, bacteria and cyanobacteria. Let us see some examples. The root nodules formed by rhizobium bacteria on root of leguminous plants increase the nitrogen levels of soil, which is necessary for various metabolic processes. So as we know, the leguminous plants have root nodules on their roots which are formed by the rhizobium bacteria. So these bacteria stay, or they form the nodules in the roots of these leguminous plants, and they basically can fix the nitrogen from atmosphere in the soil. So they will increase the nitrogen levels in the soil, and the nitrogen is very essential for the plants for various metabolic processes or activities. Then example, Azotobacter and Azospirillum are free living bacteria that live in soil and fix atmospheric nitrogen into organic form. So one example we have seen is that the rhizobium bacteria, which forms an association with the roots of leguminous plants, and another example is the Azotobacter and Azospirillum, which are two free living bacteria which can also fix atmospheric nitrogen in the soil in its organic forms. Then second example is symbiotic association of fungi with the angiosperm plant roots, also that is the also called as mycorrhiza. So myco meaning fungi and rhiza meaning roots. So this is a symbiotic association of the fungi with the roots of angiosperm plants, which also increase the fertility of soil. So glomus from mycorrhiza that absorbs phosphorus from the soil and passes it to the plant. So glomus, which is formed by the mycorrhiza, can also absorb phosphorus and supply it to the plant. So then these microbes also provide benefits like resistance to root-borne pathogens, tolerance to salinity and drought. So these mycorrhizae or the glomus and all, these microbes can also provide other benefits such as resistance to root-borne diseases or the pathogens, and also tolerance to salinity, that is salty soil, and the drought condition, dry conditions. Then the last one is about the cyanobacteria. The cyanobacteria or the blue-green algae. Two examples are given, that is the nostoc and anabaena. Now these cyanobacteria are an autotrophic microbes found in the aquatic and terrestrial environment which fix the atmospheric nitrogen. Again, these cyanobacteria or the blue-green algae are increasing the soil fertility or is enriching the soil with nutrients by fixing the atmospheric nitrogen into the soil. Now this fixing of atmospheric nitrogen into soil is very essential, as plants cannot directly absorb the nitrogen which is present in the air or the atmosphere. So this has to be broken down into simpler compounds into the soil so that the plants can absorb those. Then in paddy fields, this acts as the important biofertilizer. So these cyanobacteria, that is nostoc and anabaena, are very useful or important in the paddy fields, and they act as the biofertilizers. The blue-green algae also add organic matter to the soil. So apart from nitrogen, they also add organic matter to the soil and increase its fertility. So this is how microbes are used as biocontrol agents and as biofertilizers. This is all in this chapter. Hope you have understood this chapter. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to the Bodhi Academy.